London sleeps in shadows tonight, but out here under the cranes and cold rain, something stirs that's bigger than any headline or any audit. They say the gold in Fort Knox is real, but the truth's being shipped out under floodlights and fake signatures, ton by glittering ton. This isn't just about smuggling, it's a laundering of history, one gilded bar at a time. And while the world watches the markets rise and fall, three unlikely figures, an East End rogue, a disgraced intelligence broker, and a cop with too much conscience, just uncovered the first real crack in the vault.
I need you to open this shipping container.
Sir, these are diplomatic cargoes. We're not authorized.
I'm the one now authorizing it.
You see this container, Danny? This ain't the normal stuff. This is prime, royal-grade bullion, sent out from Hatton Garden under top-level clearance. Now, suddenly it's being loaded outbound to the bloody Yanks.
Someone's laundering the narrative. They're shipping the real gold from the UK to cover the rot in Fort Knox. That audit was never going to pass, so they're swapping the evidence.
4 tons of verified sovereign standard bullion, stamped, authenticated. Why are you two helping us now?
Because the collectors are turning on us, mate. It's destroying our business. My shop's down 60% in trades this week. Rumours say all the gold's fake. They don't care if it's from London or Louisiana.
This came from a discreet courier I trust. Customs records, shipping logs, diplomatic seals. This isn't just hush-hush, it's state-sanctioned. They're tying up the loose ends before the truth breaks open. And you, my dear March, are one of them.
I don't take orders from shadows.
And they know that. Which is why they're trying to bury you in procedure and paperwork while they move gold by the ton.
This should never leave our soil.
This bar. I sold this to a private client last month. How the hell did it get back into government hands?
Because someone's buying it all back. Sweeping the fake stuff under the rug. And that means they knew all along.
You've got less time than you think, Danny. Once this gold hits the tarmac in the US, it becomes audit gold. It replaces the fake, and the cover-up becomes the truth.
Then we stop the shipment. I'll file an injunction, call Parliament, whatever it takes.
You really think Parliament's not in on it?
Then I'll go over them. I know someone in the States who's already inside Fort Knox.
Aurora.
Keep digging and be careful. Anyone trying to stop this isn't playing by the rules anymore.
Beneath the stone bones of North Carolina, where the Cold War once whispered secrets into static, there lies a vault that never stopped listening. Echo Vault, a bunker built for silence, now repurposed for truth, concrete, steel and shadows, wired with analog ghosts and digital sentience. Here, the past is not buried, it breathes. This is where the trail leads. A prospector turned myth, a legacy smelted in secrecy. Lazarus Gold wasn't just a whisper on encrypted networks. He was real, and his gold still moves. Tonight, in the belly of this forgotten labyrinth, 4 minds converge. A hacker, a whistleblower, a southern genius, and the daughter of the man who started it all. They came here for answers. What they'll leave with is a reason to fight.
This place feels like it remembers everything that ever happened.
That's the point.
Straight to it, Arrow. What do you know about Lazarus Gold?
Lazarus wasn't just a code name. He was real. A metallurgist, a prospector, an idealist. He mined, poured, minted the gold himself. Massive quantities, off-grid, refined in black sites. But he wasn't alone. He had a protege, Sebastian Graves.
Wait, so Graves didn't start all this?
No, Lazarus built it, but Graves monetized it. Graves did the deals with central banks, IMF intermediaries, and sovereign funds. He promised gold-backed stability, delivered Lazarus's supply, until one day, Lazarus vanished.
I'm cross-checking old logistics logs. Lazarus's last documented movement was 1983. After that, nothing. Digital black hole.
1983? That's the year I was born. The year my father took me off grid, raised me in the mountains. He told me the world wasn't ready for the truth. His name is Lazarus Gold.
He didn't just disappear on the world, Aurora. It looks like he was saving you.
And from what I gather, he walked away when Graves crossed a line. Something about that final shipment. Even my sources don't have the details.
Whatever it was, the system buried it. I'm tracing metadata from old vault logs, and I'm hitting redirect loops, proxy erasures, official overrides. Somebody's still actively cleaning the trail.
That's not a dead system. That's live containment.
Exactly. There's a whole organization behind this, still operational. They're scrambling data in real time to keep us from exposing the truth. The government's involved, not just complacent, they're complicit.
Then we're in danger.
You've rattled the cage. Graves will move now, either to cover his tracks or to bury us under them. We can't fight this with evidence alone, not anymore.
One more thing. Movement at Fort Knox. High security lockdown initiated. Additional military units inbound. They know you found out.
They're preparing for us to come back. Good thing I know something they don't. My father was a programmer for all the government's security systems. Not only did he teach me everything I know, but I have all his security codes. If they haven't changed them, then we have the keys to every door.
Then let's not disappoint them.
This is everything I have on file for Lazarus and Graves. If we go down, this survives.
Time for a little return trip. Let's give them a vault visit they won't forget.
In this vault of ghosts and code, lines were drawn, truth from illusion, legacy from betrayal. And now, with the drive in hand and the system exposed, they're not just chasing shadows. They're preparing to face them. The past has spoken. The trail is no longer cold. What began as a whisper in the dark now echoes with purpose. Because what's coming next won't be fought in silence. Let's finish this. Fort Knox, a fortress of gold and deception. For decades, it stood untouchable, infallible, sacred. Tonight, beneath layers of protocol and military command, the truth moves. A diplomat's badge, a forged clearance, a ledger buried in steel. What's inside this fortress isn't just bullion. It's a record of betrayal. And in the shadows of that betrayal, two names rise: Trustimetrix and Sigma Metalytics. Not soldiers, not spies, but the architects of forensic truth. Their instruments cut deeper than weapons, exposing counterfeit systems that could collapse the global economy.
You know, Aurora, most girls our age are breaking into music festivals, not military vaults.
Aim higher, Charlie. Next time, we aim for somewhere with cocktails. Focus. Get us through the first door. I'll buy the first round.
I've looped the outer feed. We've got 93 seconds before the backup AI flags anomalies.
Flatline the West Corridor sensors. Aurora, Charlie, your vault side. Foxy and I will own the grid.
Sir, this is a sealed facility. No outside access without...
International Treasury Liaison. Section 7A clearance. We're here to verify the authenticity of inbound UK shipments. You wouldn't want Fort Knox tied to a global counterfeit scandal, would you? I suggest you cooperate.
These documents are sealed under Treasury Directive 319C. I don't see how you have clearance for that.
You don't have to see it. Just confirm the code. Section 7A clearance, diplomatic liaison. We are not here to negotiate.
Officially, they were diplomats, inspectors from the International Treasury Liaison Office, but their real job wasn't verification. It was misdirection. As usual, V was running ulterior motives and secret plans and self-serving angles quietly in her head.
One layer beneath the gold, there's leverage, reports, cipher locks, maybe even the Phoenix fragment itself. The Americans don't even know what they're sitting on, but I do. And if Aurora misses it, I won't.
While the commander triple-checked authorizations and Danny kept him occupied, V and Nick were doing what they did best, slipping between the cracks. Not to serve justice, but to steal advantage.
Clock's ticking, sweetheart. You sure about that signal booster cover story?
As sure as you are, those knockoff brogues make you look legitimate.
Oi, these ain't knockoffs. They're experienced.
Just watch my back while I plan the signal booster. Truth is power, but power is just another thing to broker.
Clearance verified. Diplomatic observers authorized. Escort them to operations.
Thank you, Commander. We'll stay out of your way. This is now a diplomatic operations review under Section 7A authority. Please vacate your posts for security debrief.
Orders came straight from Treasury Command.
You heard them. Move it.
We will take it from here, soldier. You don't have clearance for this.
Oi, look at this. Bet we could order pizza on this thing too.
Children shouldn't play with mainframes.
Forget pizza. Where's the internal patrol feed?
Control isn't taken by force. It's claimed by precision. Behind sealed doors, the true command shifts hands. Tonight, Fort Knox belongs to Trustimetrix.
Good old Dad's access protocols were never deleted. His code still has a heartbeat in the system. Hallelujah.
Then let's make it beat a little louder. We're not just breaking into a vault, we're breaking the lie they built the world on.
Graves has eyes in every feed, but not in ghosts. I've disabled the magnetic floor lock with a manual codebreaker. Something analog, immune to the AI countermeasures.
Good. Deploying drones now. This should feed back all the blueprints, visuals, and audio we need. I can control everything from here.
Sir, we've got a camera loop in Sector 4B. Vault sensors reset mid-cycle. That's not a glitch. That's a breach.
The Lazarus vault was buried for a reason. There's no way in hell she will find it. Ha 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 ha.
All right, Foxy. You've got the eyes, we've got the boots. Which way?
Drone feed shows a hidden chamber on your right.
It looks like there's some kind of corridor hidden behind a panel. Let's take it off and see where it goes. The Lazarus vault, whatever it is, we're getting in.
Access granted. Barely. This thing hasn't been touched since the Cold War.
Then we're walking into a tomb. Let's find the body.
We've got ghost access to the vault grid. I'm piggybacking power to Lazarus Unit 1.
I'm here, Father.
My goodness, Aurora. This is the entire supply trail in here. Refineries sites, mint numbers, transaction codes. Some of this predates the Bretton Woods collapse.
My God, Charlie. This case? My initials are etched on it. This isn't random. It's a biometric seal. Someone left this. For me. My God. It's like a whole archive stuffed in here. Tapes, photos, journals. Someone wanted this buried.
Aurora, that's meant for you.
She's inside. She found it.
She bypassed every layer.
Then it ends here. No relics, no records, no trail.
Collapse protocol will vaporize everything in sublevels 1 through 3. Are you certain?
This vault was never built to protect truth, Lana. It was built to bury it.
Go on, Aurora. Press play. Let's hear it.
My darling Aurora, if you're hearing this, then Graves finally overplayed his hand. I can't tell you how yet, but I knew you would one day find this vault and these recordings. This vault holds gold untouched by the systems that now govern the world. Pure, sovereign, incorruptible. This will stabilize the economy and prevent total economic collapse. I hid these bars here because Graves was flooding the reserves with counterfeits, and I knew this day would come. But Graves, he didn't want integrity. He wanted control. He turned our dream into leverage, into weaponized wealth. I walked away, but I knew one day someone would need to stand in the ashes. Aurora, my little light in the dark, you were never just my daughter. You are my Leifa, my precious legacy. You were the reason I stayed hidden. You were what I was saving. I taught you to find the truth because someday you'd have to carry it. I have recorded everything you need to know within these journals and recordings. Remember, everything you learned in the mountains. You will need those skills.
He knew all of it. Graves, the banks, the cover-up, everything.
She can't escape with that evidence. Initiate collapse protocol now. Do it.
Triggering collapse in T-minus 30 seconds.
They've triggered Vault Collapse Protocol. This whole section's set to seal or bury. Get out of there.
We are not dying in here. We take it all, every bar we can carry. The truth leaves with us, or it dies with us.
Drone's alive. This one's mapped the exits. Stay on its tail. It'll guide you to the last open route.
Vault integrity is destabilizing. They're collapsing the entire subsection. They're gonna try to bury the evidence. Run, Aurora! We're not dying in here! Sublevel 2's locking down. We're about to be sealed in.
Danny, I need every lockdown lifted on corridor sublevel 2 now.
I can only buy you 30 seconds. Don't waste them.
We made it, thanks to our team.
We've got it. The recordings, the logs, the proof.
Now we show the world what they've been trusting all along.
Phoenix 2, this is March. Extraction now. Bring the thunder.
Now that's what I call a proper goodbye.
Let them chase the fireworks, while we vanish in the smoke.
Shockwaves across the global economy tonight, as it's confirmed. Much of the United States gold reserves were counterfeit. Sources confirm that it was advanced testing, Sigma Metalytics technology, that revealed the deception.
Entire economic systems nearly collapsed overnight. Trillions in derivative exposure vaporized.
Trustimetrix whistleblows gold scandal. Fort Knox vaults exposed.
Her name was Aurora Gold, a private bullion investigator, and tonight, history owes her everything. Trustimetrix has gone dark, but what they found beneath Fort Knox may have saved the world.
The true gold hidden since the Cold War, has emerged.
Währungsstabilität gesichert durch Entdeckung eines geheimen unterirdischen Tresors.
Some are calling it the resurrection of gold, others simply the Lazarus revelation, but all agree nothing will ever be the same again.
Go to Trustimetrix.com and get your Sigma Metalytics Verifier and test your stack with confidence. Because in the world of precious metals, only real stacks matter. Follow Aurora Gold's adventures as she conquers the world of bullion.